is.
Okay. Today we have a special guest, someone who usually doesn't sit on the couch.
I'm here today.
But now he's first time on the black casting couch right here.
Whoa.
So how old are you?
30. You're supposed to lie about those type of things.
Oh, shit.
21.
Ain't it fresh 18?
My fault. My fault. But anyways, hi guys. It's John, it's Gabe, and it's Ash. And me.
Hi.
The caveman.
Hi, the caveman. I'm getting a haircut soon.
Dude, we
S-cap.
Yeah, we seen your picture. You went to your son's school and you dressed up as like a Jedi. You look good, man. I was gonna comment like you look good.
Thanks, man. That was a really fun day.
Yeah.
Don't lie to him.
You look good there. You don't look good.
But no, like it was really fun because like they always had the list up, and I'm like, well, this was last year in preschool. Might as well do it, you know. So I was.
Well, how many years do you get in preschool?
2.
Do
He
you?
had 2. He had 2. He had like when he was 3.
Is that normal though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Is that normal?
some kids, yeah, like he had the same classmates from last year to this year. So
I
So
think
it's
it's
like-
an odd transition when kids go to preschool. It's like nap time, snack time, and then they go to the next grade and they take it away from you.
no, my son didn't have nap time.
No?
He went for half a day, but not a nap time.
Oh,
See,
okay.
now this is something I didn't go to preschool. I just went straight to kindergarten. And me and my brother, we were split in classes, but his was like the one next to us. They had nap time, we didn't. In kindergarten, I'm like,
Sound
I want some nap
upset.
time. I'm not going to that class.
Why'd they split you up?
I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to give us something different, like a different,
A different person.
Maybe the teacher's like, nah, I can't do it. I'm gonna get him confused.
Because
John,
you guys are
I'm Joe.
siblings
Joe,
too,
I'm
purposely like separate you guys, just in case it doesn't like conflict your learning styles.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, so
So who used to win in the fight back then? You or him?
You know, we really didn't fight all that much. I ain't gonna lie. We,
For real?
if I had to do put the pause on my. I had to put the pause on my.
Y'all didn't fight though, for real?
No. Our main battles came like for like basketball. Like when we played basketball, like he was better than me.
Allegedly.
we know.
Allegedly.
We know.
But then, so then I would start playing hard, and we would just argue off of that because it would be like the aggression.
Ash, you fought with your brothers?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I had no choice.
Yeah.
Either fight or flight, you know. But no, because again, if you see my brothers, they're all bigger than me. So like,
Right.
of course, I'm smaller, not going to think much. I'm your worst nightmare.
So you got to find your opportunities to fight them.
Just
huh?
I'm like judo chops to the neck, whatever it took. Like
Shit.
punch your Achilles. I mean,
Punch you. I'm not trying that. I ain't never did that before.
there's places where you wouldn't even
That's
think
different.
to attack. Like, yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna break you
That's
down
very
slowly,
different.
right?
You said back of the kneecap?
Yep, I'm just gonna break you down, and then once you get there, yeah.
He's up breaking down slowly. Boxing.
But no, yeah, I mean that's just like having siblings though. You're naturally gonna like
All right.
fight each other because you guys have different perspectives on lives, and I don't know, maybe the opportunities of life were a little bit differently, right? So
Yeah.
that's one thing. And then also on today's episode, right? Because we're doing this new thing where it's one word based episodes, and we're going to go in depth about a topic. You guys let us know how you feel about this. So today's topic is opportunities, right?
Opportunities.
So what is it about opportunities that kind of intrigues you?
Go ahead.
I think that opportunities for me, it's interesting because it's super dependent upon so many factors. So it's not only it could be there's so many different factors.
It could be a good opportunity or a bad opportunity.
Yeah. Your upbringing, your current situation, your past situations could affect your opportunities. You know, you might have done something or had went into one field and you want to do something different, and now you don't have any experience in another field, and it's like, well, you kind of put yourself in that.
Okay, so for all you guys, so like you ever had an opportunity that you may have missed out on earlier on? Looking back now, you're like, man, I should have probably took that opportunity.
Several.
My first. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would say my first thing is like college. Like I always was like, I missed out on the opportunity to go to college. Like go out to college.
Oh, you're
I
saying
stayed
like
here.
Like travel. Like
to the
Yeah,
college.
campus. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm about to say you went to college.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah, like going to like OU or like Ohio State or somewhere.
Nah, see, like going, I feel like like visiting colleges, like you would think that, like, man, I would love to go to college here, until you're caught up in the lifestyle of just being a
A college
a college kid, not even a student.
Right,
You
a
see
kid
how
on
like
campus.
yeah,
Yep, college
like
kid
you
on
know, like
campus.
that's like I was like gonna go that route, but I don't even want to say that because at a certain point, there's motherfuckers skipping class and just partying all week. Are you really going to school, or are you just getting away from your problems at home?
Oh, okay. I hear you. I hear that.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't paying for the tuition now. You know, some most of these motherfuckers $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in debt in tuition. So it's like
Just for the college experience,
just to
the
go out
opportunity
and-
to go to college and see what it's like.
Yeah.
Which I mean, everyone's different.
And then on top of that too, on the other side of just this situation of opportunity, the opportunity to have a scholarship, to have a full ride to go to these colleges. So you have nothing, you have no financial loss going to college, and if you don't take advantage of that, then you could potentially lose out on job offers if you go fuck around and for 4 years and you don't do anything. And
shit 4. I know motherfuckers that was in that bitch for 6.
Now I just got a question. Why? What was your ultimate decision not to go to like a university or a campus? Because I don't think
Before you answer that, did you ever go to campuses and party? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did that lead into your
to that thought
Your
of,
choice to do that.
No, I number one, it was like finances. It was like, okay, you can go to LCC and it would be
10 times cheaper?
Right.
like literally so much cheaper, and you can stay at home and you can work still and you can do things here and be here with your family. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I think I'm going to do that. And then it was like, well, 2 years goes by and I saw my brother leave, and I was like, well, I could go out to a college, but now, like, what do I do now? I don't know. Like, I really, at that point, at my second year, third year, I really didn't know what I wanted to do yet. And I was like, well, I don't want to, like, make the wrong decision and, like, go to a college just because I want to go to college, So then I was, like, looking around locally here at LC, and I just chose the Cleveland State route. And I was like, okay, I'll just...
That's where Jordan went to.
Yeah,
Which shout out to LCC because their partnership programs are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just the opportunity to...
And I think the opportunity for that to happen isn't going to be presented at another school.
Or
If you go to
another
Akron
city.
or that. No, well, I think
Because like Akron, like LeBron James has I Promise School, which is helping kids go to Akron for it, like to have the opportunity to go to there and stuff like that to get a 4-year and stuff like that. But like some other cities, like maybe in New London, it might not because they're so small, won't have that type of opportunity. So it also like where you live at and stuff like too. Because like I think people like really undervalue like for example like JVS.
I was just about to say
They're
that.
not that opportunity is not for everybody. Like they do Elyria, but not Lorraine, which I think is weird.
Well, Lorraine has the
Lorraine
they have the
also
college
has
program inside the school.
Inside the school,
So that opportunity is
and early college, high school is another. I think is a big thing that people like don't really understand that in itself. So like I'm like, oh wow, like if kids actually learn what opportunities are around them instead of like not knowing what's out there, they could be like, hold up, wait a minute, I can get an associate's with a high school degree. Like
those opportunities, if you don't have the knowledge,
right,
that these exist.
So this is where alumni who have went that path before come back to the school and show the opportunities that are out there versus you going to school or you just going into a trade school, which is just as good to learn a skill set instead of actually sitting in a classroom, going through the whole college experience, which is not bad, but at the same time, it's like, which opportunity do you want to choose? Which one is presented for your situation? Like me too. Like I went to LCC because it was a better route, but opportunity wise, if I could have, I probably would have went to Wilberforce, which is the HBCU out towards like Cleveland State.
Okay.
So it's like the opportunity to just go out there and just be in a college environment around other like-minded people, which is like maybe I probably should have been more aggressive towards it, but
Yeah, because opportunities and choices are kind of like they kind of go together. You chose to do the LCC route, and if you would have chose to do the other route with HBCU, you could have had totally different opportunities presented to
totally
you.
different networks,
Connections would have been differently.
Everything. Your environment would have been so, and I think environment is also very big into plays in opportunities as well.
And like opportunity can also like teach you things, like you said, chooses choices and stuff like that. Like let's say person A takes this opportunity to go get a job in Florida, but they realize they don't like necessarily that job, but they like Florida. Well, that's also teaching you a life lesson. Like, hey, look, we could pivot. We can still make this work for us, and it's all because that opportunity might have shifted our mindset a little bit to realize what we really want, and stuff like that. So I think it's like open. It helps with the open mindedness, because like I can honestly say over the past 2 years, just doing this with you guys have helped me get out of my shell more and stuff like that, and just be like, okay, let me talk to more people that let me hone in on my conversation skills. Because even when we were at that fest together, like I was like, you got to start first. I can follow you up, but I need you to break the ice because sometimes I come off real fucking awkward.
Which is you're not the only person that does that though. But then it's a skill set to be able to communicate with people and have an icebreaker conversation because everyone's not comfortable just coming up. Hey, my name's Jacob. I present XYZ. Like this is what that type of transactional conversation doesn't happen often. A lot of people have to again, get outside themselves and learn that skill of we're all going through the same experience. Yeah,
and I think that just using you as an example, saying if you had potentially you didn't know about this, but say you were around a group of people and you were like, I'm not going to say anything about what I do or what I want to be or what I want to do, and someone in that group could have helped you obtain your goals or helped you or can link to you, and you never did anything about it. So I think you asked a little bit earlier. One of you guys asked about you ever missed out on an opportunity. I mentioned college, but that situation's a whole nother one that you don't even know about. You don't even know the same thing with you in the HBCU. You don't even know about what could have happened.
What could have transpired though? And again, opportunities come and go, but I feel like what's meant for you will never pass you. If that makes sense.
I hear that.
Yeah, I think
so. The fact that we didn't take that other route, we now have this avenue of information and resource, and it's that's just as good, maybe even better, because this is how it's supposed to shift in a sense. So, but has there ever been an opportunity where you said no to something?
Yes, plenty of times.
A couple.
I would say more sports wise, there's been opportunities I feel to go out and be a better athlete. But I don't think it would have made me a better student.
So more so maybe on the athlete, not the student aspect.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because you're a student athlete. That's what they
preach.
That's what they preach to us, right?
Yeah,
and I think that I've been in a lot of opportunities where I've put my athletic career in front of my educational career. And I wish I could have the opportunity to go back and get it back, because then I would reverse it. I would be a student athlete instead of an athlete student.
Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand, because the more intellectually sound you are in the classroom, wherever your sport is, you're now more detailed, in tune with that sport.
True.
I wish I would have took the opportunity to do high school golf.
Same.
Mr. Maisie asked me, he's like, hey, you want to try it? I was like, what?
And I think jobs too, opportunities just to have better, not better jobs, just different jobs than what I've had in my life now.
But there's always going to be a better job. There's always going to be a better house. That's just how the world is. But the opportunity to pursue something that you actually want to do, not follow a script in a sense.
They're just jobs too. It's I don't think any of us go to some of these jobs and look at it as a career. Some people might look at Taco Bell like, hey, look, I did research. I know if you can become a regional manager, you can make this much a year. You might have to that may help you with school and stuff like that, but that much a year, that's not a bad life for that person. You know what I mean? But some people might be like, hey, look, I'm not trying to progress. I'm trying to go to college. I'm trying to do this, that, and the third. So it's okay, I see that too. You this is just a stepping stone for me to hone in on a skill and stuff like that. So I to what Gabe said, jobs that I've always tried to have jobs that were different. I didn't want to try to do the same job over and over again. So it's I always wanted different jobs.
He went from Taco Bell to Chipotle. Talking about he wanted a different job.
I went from Taco Bell to Chipotle to
different kind of rap. That's all it was.
Bus monitor from a
he
bus.
Said, and I dropped my first mixtape
from a bus
Fuck
monitor.
T-Bell Chipotle
To adult aide to an aide to a merchandiser for a beverage company.
Oh yeah, you did do that for a second.
I went to a delivery driver for doing CNC machines.
Yeah, there's something
I've
different.
had a lot.
I'm thinking about it now. I think some of my biggest opportunity that I've said no to are relationships with people.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit.
I just truly think that that I've let a lot of people waste a lot of time in my life. So now I think I'm at the I'm at the opportune position to now understand where I don't have to keep wasting years of my life to be with, not even with somebody, or to just have that person as a friend or in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I just think that that's kind of the biggest thing now that I'm kind of like rejecting. Like, and it's not like no slight to nobody. I just think that from a young age, if I didn't fuck with you, I wouldn't even put myself around you. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so and so's doing this. I'm like, nah, I don't really. It's not that I don't rock with them like that. I just don't want to be around.
It just doesn't. It doesn't align with what you want to do or what you inspire to do. And I think younger is there like a collective mindset on certain things. Like we're all gonna go to this house party. We're all gonna kick at this house, but like it gets exhausting and it expires after so long. Like you can only do so much stuff for so long until it clicks. Like, does this really make sense for my life?
And like for you, like especially this week, like you took the opportunity to go to downtown Lorraine and go to a business thing and stuff like that to really like spread our media group and stuff like that, which I really appreciate that you took that opportunity. Thought about bringing Pecker, but he was being a little bit too rambunctious. But
it's all right.
But like that right there, like you seized that opportunity.
And again, like sometimes you have to. I think naturally, like we're always going to be on the fence in life because we're trying to play catch up in certain things. But like we're at the space now where like perspective wise, we can play offense if we do it right. Because offense is a new defense. Look at the NBA. It's literally a representation of like you shoot enough threes. That's defense, which is weird, but like.
Yeah.
That's how kind of life is. Like, I'd rather shoot more shots. I know stuff is going to naturally like happen, but like the more opportunities you take upon yourself, like, okay, let me just try and go do this, and now your name's in the room.
Yeah,
with other people.
I really like that. I like that thought because you're saying like
name in the room.
You're just saying shoot it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what's gonna happen. Just worry about think about what's gonna happen if you don't.
If you don't shoot that shot.
If you don't shoot those shots. Yeah.
There was a quote.
Get your name out there.
There was a quote we always live by. You miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take. So it's like,
Wayne Gretzky.
You may as well keep shooting.
Michael Scott.
Oh yeah,
Michael Scott. That's what I was thinking of Michael Scott. Right, so
he quoted it.
He quoted the quote, and he quoted it. That I quoted his quote.
So yeah, it's just stuff like that. So like now going to that meeting in Lorraine. So like now our names floating in rooms that we're not even in yet because it's like they're doing something. Let's keep watching, but we gotta stay consistent on showing up at these events, making our presence like known when we go out. So. That's pretty much the perspective. But there are opportunities where we say no to things. Kind of going on Gabe's thing, like
that's big. Relationships. I didn't even think about that. Like
But think about it. Like how many times have you not went somewhere, and it's not even people. It's just the place, or you know what I mean.
It could be the people too. Though I think I definitely have. Maybe not that I don't like my circle here. I love you guys, and it's like I think that when I was younger, in my younger years, like I didn't go. I travel like out to like different friend groups, and I think that, but maybe if you, I keep going back to this. Like if you didn't, then you don't know what you missed. You know.
So
right, because if you weren't there and you didn't care for it, it's like I didn't really miss it. Like something crazy could have happened. Like I didn't really miss it because I wouldn't have cared to see it if I was there.
For example, John did not take the opportunity to fuck with me junior year. He did not fuck with me at all. He had a whole different friend group. He wasn't John. He was Jonathan, like his alter ego or some shit. But yeah, but like you took that opportunity to hang out with that new, with different people and stuff like that. So
he flaked on y'all for real?
Not flaked. He just hung out with. He got me one time. He asked for an extra PlayStation controller or some shit. Because I had one, and I said, "Yeah, I got you. I can, drop." I was like, "Hey, can I just join her?" He's like, "No, we got too many people in our house already." And I gave him the controller and I just left. Damn, and I was like,
"You heard his feelings." So
I looked at John. I was like, "Okay, okay."
I ain't mean
but
that.
I wasn't mad at him because you were hanging out with different people, and I was like, I understand why. Like I wasn't like was I salty in that moment? Fuck yeah, I was salty because that's human reaction.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm salty for you right now. thinking back, man, shit, I'd have been like, hell no.
But now that I look back, dude, he was doing you. He was hanging out with people. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm not mad at this guy. But it's okay. It happens. But opportunities.
Yeah, and to stay on the topic of opportunities, that kind of goes with relationships. So we're in a space now with we're trying to push collaborations,
dude.
and there's certain collaborations I say no to for a certain reason, because it's like our ideas may not match up. Devin Sturgill will have a conversation if you're watching this, because me and John had a conversation yesterday about what he wants to create. So that's off topic conversation, but just the opportunity to say no to certain collaborations, certain ideas, because they may not register how you think they're going to pan out.
I don't think it's either like register. It's always like they fight for the creative idea or fight. It's like fuck the bullshit at the end of the day. If we think we can just bring a collaboration together, I'm at that point mentally. I'm not in it for the claim to the idea. I'm in it to.
You want to see it happen.
I just want to see it happen.
Well, and to go back to just talking about Devin, I was talking to him on Wednesday, and he said that he's not afraid. He was like, it was something I just it like clicked with me. He was like, I'm not afraid to hear the words no. I'm not afraid. He's like, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I had a supervisor tell me
again. That's the offensive mindset. Like you might say no, that's fine.
Offensive as fuck, and I love that.
I'm gonna keep saying, will it present itself? But then like, imagine like you're 5 no's away from a yes that's gonna change your life forever. Ooh. That's a different perspective. Like if you say no 4 times in a row and that 5th person says yeah, that might be the $1 million idea. That person that has to like align with what you're trying to do.
Also comes like when you're trying to sell a product, your first 2 could be a friend and a family member. The 3rd one's going to be somebody organic.
Yeah. So. Somebody that you don't even know.
Exactly. They just see
from a whole other state or a whole other city.
But hey, so they see a family member or a friend wearing it. Hey, they might want to get one too. So,
speaking of that, we do have merch available for sale.
Plug.
Yep. Make sure you guys go to www.creativegeniusbrand.org. Click on the tab IOU. They have our own merch. We're dropping numerous things. So if you really support us, support us.
Stop buying that Nike shit and buy our shit.
Keep the money.
Summertime shenanigans 2023.
Is
that what you're on? Okay.
That's look.
Cut his mic.
Good.
Cut.
It's got a pair of scissors.
But yeah, I mean, I don't even know what time we're at.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably
we should get a mirror.
I was saying yesterday we need a timer, like a clock or a timer.
Yeah,
possibly.
Wait, we all have fucking smartphones. Why don't you just set a little timer time on your watch?
You got your phone on you too.
That was the most.
Oh, your phone's recording. Okay, well.
Is there any more opportunities that we want to talk about? I mean, we want to wrap it.
I mean, so the opportunity to evaluate our mental health is always a good.
Nice. I like the little slidey sled there.
Good thing to follow up on.
I'll ask you guys the same question I asked that again yesterday. Then, so if you had the opportunity to lick one end of the octagon to the other after everybody's blood, sweat, and fucking tears and spit, would you do it?
How much?
Yeah, exactly. How much?
What's the price?
You name your price. If the opportunity presented itself, you cash your own check.
No, I ain't doing that. After matches,
everybody's blood, like everything's done.
Just one side.
Last fight ended.
One side to one side. Just one line. One line. 10 mil. 10 mil.
10 mil?
Cut me a check for 10 mil. No problem.
Bought, people. He can be bought.
You see the opportunity. That's all.
That's opportunity for generational wealth.
It's 10 mil.
10 mil.
You might die.
How?
By the time you go off the floor, you probably got Hep C. You probably got.
They get tested.
Yeah, they get tested.
Now, if they weren't getting
sanitary, tested, maybe not. You could get sick. I agree with you. You get sick.
You could get sick, but you still have $7 million that can pay the doctors to help you get better and still have enough left over for generational wealth.
Hey, look at Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had AIDS. He's still alive.
Yeah. See?
Did he really, though?
Let's talk about it. We can talk about that off pod. We can talk about that off pod.
I won't talk about it.
All right, but when going to a mental health check?
Yeah, so Jacob, how you feeling?
Man? Oh, always me.
Sir.
See, hot ass breath almost just melted the mic.
See, like it started good this week, and then like it's capped like with being a Jedi for my son's class, and then like yesterday it was like, oh shit, this will suck. So I say a solid 7.5.
There you go.
7.5. Overall, yesterday kind of sucked, but early in the week kind of compensated. So
what happened yesterday?
Taylor's accident.
Oh yeah.
But she got two prom. She had two proms: her prom and then her boyfriend's prom.
Oh, okay.
So she had a good time. She bought her dress last minute.
She got into a car accident on prom day.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's not supposed to go then. I'm sorry. That's an opportunity to understand that you should just probably stay at home.
See, I got rear-ended on my prom.
Whoa.
I said this yesterday in the same tone. I shouldn't have done it. I was telling him.
But I'm wrapping up. John, you are next.
No, real quick. So yeah, prom night for me.
Okay.
You got rear-ended.
You got rear-ended. Yes, he did, folks.
You got into a fender bender.
Fender bender.
You bet
on
somebody's
Overland Avenue. I was on Overland Avenue.
That's what you're into. I mean,
Good God.
But I was my airbags didn't deploy though, so I was it was on, but it was cool. But
It was up in this stuck.
this is not going well.
on like Donkey Kong.
Wait, in the car you got now?
No, it was my dad's car actually.
Oh shit.
Did you get grounded? Did you get a
No,
whooping?
he came up there. He was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
You think it's worse to? I'm gonna ask you, and then we can talk about it after. You think it's worse to wreck your own car or your parents' car?
We can talk about that after.
Yeah.
For me, as far as my mental health, I'm feeling pretty good this week. It was, of course, I was on vacation the week prior because my birthday turned 30. 3-0, baby, 3-0.
That big 3-0.
Squat.
Shit, I woke up the next morning. I woke up on 30. I was like,
It's rough.
it's rough.
That math was mathing.
I felt that shit.
That math was mathing for sure.
Yes. So 30, feeling it. As far as like this week goes, it was like catch up week and mustard. No, I'm kidding. I'm stupid.
Cut it out.
Mental health.
No, clip that and post that. Clip it and post that. I don't even give a fuck.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
That's so lost.
But
no, he's feeling good.
He's having a full-fledged conversation with himself. It was my catch-up week. Mustard. Like, fucking no one said anything.
Like, somebody else supposed to say it though, right? Oh my god. No, that's funny. We definitely clip that one.
I'm going with a 9. 9, baby.
We're gonna
Popeye.
I'm at like it's been a cool week, honestly. Just a cool month to start off. My birthday's at the end of the month, so I will be joining the 30 crew, 30 club. So no, I'm just like slowly prepping myself for it. You know, I don't think anything is dramatically going to change.
Mindset.
I mean, it's already changing now, but like 30 is just like another. It's just a number.
It is. It's another day,
Right? But I think I'm a 7.5. Yeah. Of course, probably later on this afternoon I'll be at like a 9-10 because we're going golfing, which is I'm becoming obsessed now.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Which is fine.
That basketball league bastard.
So I mean, natural hooper, but it's fine. Yeah. Outside of that, Gabe, how you feeling?
You said 9.
yeah.
You said 7, 7.5.
7.5.
You 7.5. Damn.
You about to do an 8, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an 8. Just to bring it up a little bit. I was gonna do a 7 too, but I'm not trying to
Bring down the average.
I'm not trying to tail off of y'all. I just been extremely tired. I don't know what it is this week, but I feel like every day I woke up and with either having no type of sleep or nothing in my stomach. I think that's the worst when you get up and you just you feel like you've never ate ever in your life. And you're that hungry, like you could probably like demolish anything you see in your face. Like that's
never ate anything in your okay.
You never woke up feeling like you've never ate in your life.
Like you just
I think I have. Okay.
Starvation.
Like I'm talking like
Okay.
like hungry, dude. Like you eat a pig's ass whole, the asshole.
Clip that shit.
So are you spreading the cheeks or how's this?
He's the one about to cook one. I don't know. Ask him.
Oh, bro, I still gotta read about it.
It's a wild conversation. Yeah.
This guy.
But yeah, I would say I'm an 8. It's my first week with no bowling, so that was kind of a
Did you, like
So it was like, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of just relaxed. It was like kind of cool to just relax on a Saturday for once and not have to like
do shit.
Yeah, low key. Didn't have to
have
do
the
anything.
obligation to like
Nope.
you know.
And I got to be here at this time.
I feel that.
Do this for this amount of hours.
Side note: I beat Gabe in one game of bowling. I don't care if he says he let me. I don't care. At the end of the match, my score was bigger than his. That is the end of the conversation that I want to say about me beating Gabe.
You know, sometimes when lions are in the jungle, you know, they'll let baby deers or
I'll be a baby
gazelles go
fawn,
on.
deer,
Because
giraffe.
they can eat them now, you know what I'm saying? But they
care.
want a full
I
appetite
got
when
the
they're
dub.
fully grown.
I beat him one game. which I said I was going to do.
But I said the series, and he's no, man, I don't want to do that.
I said no series. Let's do one game, and he agreed on one game.
What happened in the next game? He got blasted by 50.
Then he beat me, but I still
got blasted by 50. Like, come on now, dude.
I still beat him one game. That's what I said I would do.
So how's that make you feel? Accomplished?
I spoke it into existence.
I think he's crying a little bit.
Literally.
He's getting emotional. I see it. I can see it in the light.
It's been another episode of Inside Us. Please follow us on all social media platforms. Until next time, bye, Mom.
Deuces.